Yells.
Alright, what's going on, y'all? Damn, it's been a while again. I've just been busy again. I've been on holiday. Shout out to A Money, obviously. That tuna salad, I'm sure he's still craving a tuna salad in Portugal. Shout out to G Greasy. I'm sure that tissue. I'm sure you got enough tissue rolls at home, wherever the fuck you live. I'm sure you got enough tissue roll to save your ass. Shout out to Notorious Nate, obviously, because he's getting ready for that mixtape. I know it right now. I can fathom him right now. Get ready for that mixtape. He's getting his bars ready. It's gonna be, it's gonna be a laugh. It's gonna be a real laugh. But shout out to all my boys. Holiday was fucking amazing. Yeah, don't forget to hit me up on Twitter, PSN, all that jazz. Links always down in the description below. But yeah, I wanted to make this video kind of earlier, but like I said, I've just been busy. Tomorrow's E3 and I wanted to talk about E3. These are my predictions or what I'm kind of expecting from E3 tomorrow. Like I said, I wanted to make this video earlier, just did not have the time to do it. So now here I am, I'm doing it. So first off, let's start off with Nintendo. From what I've been hearing, Nintendo aren't attending E3 again. They're going to be doing some sort of Nintendo Direct nonsense, which is kind of fine, because if they don't have games to show, what's the point coming to E3, right? Might as well do their own little internet show, whatever, show off a few games here and there. Mario Kart 8 just came out, and it's going to be interesting what they do with this Nintendo Direct thing. I want to see what they show off, maybe like a new Zelda or something. You know, Mario Kart, I'm sure it's going to be an amazing game, and I'm looking forward to maybe one day buying a Wii U for Mario Kart, because I know Mario Kart's an epic game, and for the Nintendo exclusive games, because you all know Nintendo, they've got some great exclusive games. So I don't know, maybe they can come up with some epic Wii U bundle that might entice me to go buy the fucking console. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not really expecting much from Nintendo overall, since they're not really attending E3 again, but maybe they're going to have a few surprises here and there. We'll just wait and see. I think Nintendo's on Tuesday. Yeah, Sony, EA, Ubisoft, all them lot, the big guns are on tomorrow. And let's talk about Microsoft now. So we all know Microsoft has had a really, really bad year or so. Even like towards the end of the 360 cycle, they didn't really support the 360. With the Xbox One launch, it's probably one of the worst launches you're ever going to see in the history of video games. Despite the Xbox One, it's not selling terribly. I mean, compared to the PS4 is trouncing it, but the Xbox One isn't exactly selling badly. But from all the bad news and the bad press to the DRM nonsense, and last year they got absolutely smothered at E3 and all that kind of shit, Microsoft have had a very, very bad year, and now they're just doing 180 after 180. They've gone back on a lot of stuff. They just recently announced that the Xbox One price is going to drop without the, with a Kinectless bundle, and this is a very big E3 for Microsoft, because they're trailing, they're losing very badly compared to the PS4 at the moment. Everyone knows that, it's a fact, there's no denying it, and they're going to have to come with some big shit at E3. You know, no more playing around, no more TV nonsense, you know, no more connect this, connect that, no more power of the cloud and all that jazz. They need to come straight up and show some epic games. None of this timed exclusive bullshit, none of this timed exclusive DLC, none of this Call of Duty bullshit and Battlefield map packs and all that stupid stuff that no one cares about. It's all about the games. We want to see games. We want to see some epic exclusives, and I think Microsoft have an ace up their sleeve. And the reason I say that, because they have to come up with something amazing. They have to come up with something epic. I don't think another Halo, I mean, don't get me wrong, Halo and Gears of War, there's some big games, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to hate or anything, but we've seen so many Halo games, we've seen so many Gears games. Microsoft need to turn up with some amazing shit. They really do. Maybe some new IPs, maybe some amazing indie games, whatever it is.
Wide open.
They need to come up for the gamers, and they need to prove themselves that the Xbox One is all about games, you know what I'm saying? Titanfall came out. If I'm honest, no one even talks about Titanfall no more. It's just gone under the radar. You know, they really need to come up with some shit now. You know, like I said, I'm not looking forward to no fucking exclusive DLC. No one cares about that shit. Everybody, we're all gamers, right? We all want games. That's all we want. That's all we've ever wanted. We just want some amazing, amazing games. You know, amazing stories, all that shit. That's what we want. So please, Microsoft, no more TV, no more exclusive DLC and paid time DLC, all that jazz. And please, don't pay Hideo Kojima to come up on stage and say that 2 or 3 words in English about Metal Gear Solid, Ground Zeroes or Phantom Pain and then walk off the stage, because all of that is just bullshit. You know, I mean, you're paying this guy so much money to come up on stage and say 2 or 3 words in English. I mean, come on, are you for real? Is that what you're gonna do to promote the Xbox One? Come on, y'all. So I'm expecting some big things from Microsoft. I really am, because if they fuck up now, I mean, it's not gonna look good for them. And after the horrific year they've had, they really have to come and do it for the gamers. Otherwise, it's just gonna get worse here on in. You know what I'm saying? So I'm expecting big things from Microsoft. You know, I mean, I really am. I'm jumping a bit too far, but I really am, because I can't see a corporation like Microsoft, who've got loads of money, you know, to, I mean, considering the year that they've had, you know, they really have to come up and play the cards right, and I think they will. Honestly, I do think that they're gonna come out with some good stuff. I mean, if they don't, then just wait for my after E3 video, and I'm gonna fucking rip them a new one. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Gonna see what Microsoft have. And then you got Ubisoft and EA here and there. EA, you know, they come up with Battlefield. They got yeah, I'm trying to think what they got. Fucking hell. Alright, they're gonna show some sports games. Obviously, they always do that shit. FIFA 15, kind of looking forward to it. I really want something new from FIFA 15. What other shit has EA got? Maybe, like, I hope they come up with some new shits, maybe some new IPs and stuff. One thing I really want them to announce is a new Fight Night game. I'm a huge boxing fan. I'm a huge Fight Night fan, and a next gen Fight Night on the PS4 will be absolutely unbelievable. But I am looking forward to Battlefield Hardline. I really wanted to talk about Battlefield Hardline when it was recently announced. Really haven't had the time, but that game is really interesting to me. You know, Visceral Games. I'm a big fan of the Dead Space games, except for Dead Space 3. But Visceral Games, you know, they're an amazing studio, and I want to see what they do with Battlefield Hardline. But by the looks of things and from what I've read, that game sounds pretty damn amazing. What else have EA got? I mean, we just have to wait for what EA is going to have. Hopefully, some new games, some new IPs, some amazing games. But you know, this is EA. You don't know what to expect. Moving on to Ubisoft. Ubisoft are one of the best publishers out at the moment. They just got some amazing games going. You know what I'm saying? They got Rayman. They got The Division coming out. They got Assassin's Creed, which I'm not really too fond of, but they have some epic games. Ubisoft, you know, they've been doing a really good job so far, in recent times. So I'm really looking forward to what Ubisoft have to offer. I really think that they're gonna come up with some good stuff. You know, they bought all these little like indie games like Child of Light and stuff, Trials Fusions. I mean, Ubisoft, they've been doing really well. They've been doing really well. Yeah, I mean, they just bought out Watch Dogs. I mean, yeah, Ubisoft have been doing really well, and I'm looking forward to what they got. Maybe some new IPs. I'm really a fan. I want some new stuff. You know what I'm saying? I want some new, fresh ideas. I don't want the same old shooter nonsense and all that jazz. Maybe if they can bring out a new Tom Clancy's game. I mean, not the Division. I'm talking about Rainbow Six Vegas type of game. That would be fucking amazing. That would be amazing. But yeah, I'm expecting some great stuff from Ubisoft as well, because they've been doing really well recently, and it's going to be interesting to see what they got up their sleeve. Now, finally, we got the leader of the pack at the moment. Let's all be honest. Let's all be honest. So Sony are the leaders of the pack at the moment. The PS4 is trouncing the competition. Some people say PS4 got no games, this and that. If you haven't played Transistor, go play it now, because it's a fucking amazing game. PS4 does have games, but we need some more games, right? And you know, Sony, we all know they bring out the exclusives, man. They really do bring out the exclusives. And I'm expecting some crazy stuff from Sony as well. You know, I'm expecting Uncharted. I'm expecting some release dates for a few of their games. Maybe a release date for The Order. Maybe a release date for Uncharted. You know, I'm looking forward to what they have to say about I mean, Sony are all about the games, you know what I'm saying? So I'm really looking forward to what new IPs they've got. They've got a lot of studios. Media Molecule, apparently they're not going to be there, but still, Media Molecule, Guerrilla Games, they've got 2 teams. Naughty Dog have 2 teams. Sony Santa Monica have like 2 teams as well. You know, you got Sony Bend, you got Polyphony. I mean, they've got so many studios, right? So I'm really expecting some new IPs and some new games from Sony to be announced for the PS4. That's a given. I'm expecting to hear about PlayStation Now. Maybe they got more information on that. I'm looking forward to that as well. Yeah, we'll just have to wait and see how PlayStation Now comes along. The PS Vita, is in a really tricky situation at the moment. I love my Vita. I mean, I play it very regularly. Persona 4, baby. The game's fucking amazing. Just been recently playing Mod Nation with all of my boys. Fucking amazing game on the Vita as well. But the Vita, man, is in a really sticky situation at the moment. Maybe if they can pull off a mighty surprise. I mean, this is asking for a bit too much, but maybe a Grand Theft Auto game on the Vita. We all know the PSP had like Liberty City Stories and stuff like that. Just imagine if they come out with like a San Andreas story. Oh my word, shit's gonna go down. But the PS Vita obviously does need a few new games. Some big games that's gonna sell the Vita. Don't know what that's gonna be. Vita is, like I said, in a really tricky situation, but I do hope that the Vita does get some sort of attention, and it does get a few new surprise games. You know what I'm saying? That would be really cool. Project Morpheus, that Morpheus VR thing, which looks amazing. Hopefully we get some sort of pricing, some sort of release date for it. Just some new information on it, because I want to see what the whole VR jazz is all about. You know what I'm saying? That's really cool, and that's one thing that I will definitely buy day one. I will buy Project Morpheus day one regardless. And yeah, I mean, new games, maybe some big surprises is what we need. And just imagine if The Last of Us 2 is announced. I mean, just imagine at the end of Sony press conference, they're like, thank you for coming to E3, but hey, we got one more thing for you. And all the lights turn off, right? And then you hear like Ellie in the background chatting some stuff. Next minute Joel comes in, then there's a new Last of Us 2 trailer. Oh my word, shit is gonna go down. The shit is gonna go down if The Last of Us 2 is announced. Oh my word, I'm gonna do some crazy shit. I really will. That, I mean, one of the best moments, probably the best moment in E3 history, is when they showed off when Neil Druckmann came up on stage at the end of Sony's press conference when they announced The Last of Us. Right at the end, he came up and he played the game. We were absolutely mind blown. I think that moment tops the moment when Metal Gear Solid 2 Sons of Liberty was announced. It really does. That moment when he just dropped the controller as if he was like, you know what, I'm a boss, man. Played The Last of Us, dropped the controller, walked up the stage like a boss. That is one of the greatest moments ever in E3. And if they can do something like that, maybe a sneak peek of The Last of Us 2, oh my word, that is going to be, my reaction is going to be unbelievable. I'm going to be fist pumping and nah, that's not enough. I'm going to do some crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, whatever Naughty Dog do is golden. Looking forward to some Uncharted gameplay. If they show Uncharted gameplay, I think it's going to blow away everything that's going to be shown in the whole of E3. But yeah, that's pretty much my E3 predictions. I haven't been reading up on a lot of stuff. This is just my genuine thoughts on E3 at the moment. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. E3 is just tomorrow, so I'm definitely going to put out a video as soon as E3 is done to let y'all know about my thoughts. Yeah, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe for more. I'll be back with an E3 video straight after E3. Make sure y'all stay tuned for that, and I'm out.